So hello, I am once again driving to work. The internet did a thing, and what the internet did proceeds to make me laugh my head off because I think it's hilarious. If you haven't heard, YouTube Rewind 2018 Black Cats. Get out of the road, cat! Black cats just ran across and I almost hit one. Oh my goodness. Kitties, no. Back to story time here. YouTube Rewind 2018 is now the most disliked YouTube video ever. It has beat out Baby, which has held the #1 spot for who knows how long. I'm sure I could look it up and find out, but I don't actually know how long. But at least several years, Baby has held the spot of most disliked YouTube video. And now, YouTube Rewind 2018 is the most disliked video of all time. People were taking away their dislikes on Baby to make sure that YouTube Rewind 2018 was the most disliked video in history, or on YouTube currently. And it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh a lot harder than it probably should. The internet has great power, and the internet has chosen to use that power to make YouTube Rewind 2018 the most disliked video on YouTube. And I'm going to use this guess as a bet that there's not going to be a Rewind 2019. I'm calling it now. That is purely opinion. I have no information whatsoever that makes it that way. But I think that there will be no 2019 Rewind. After the backlash that this Rewind has gotten, I don't think there's going to be another one. I don't. I think it has turned into a joke. It has turned into a meme. It's kind of sad because there's a lot of creators that could be celebrated. And I mean, I went through and I did the numbers because I have that much free time in my life. But YouTube Rewind 2017 had 217 creators featured in it, and that was just bubbles. I went to the YouTube Rewind page of 2017 and I counted all of the creators. So that means people like the Try Guys who have multiple people within their bubble. That means I only counted them as one. People like Rhett and Link, I only counted as one. Stuff like that I went through and counted. So that was over half. Or that was double what was in 2018 Rewind. In 2018 Rewind, there was, I think it ended up being 114 that I counted in the links. Over half the people that they had in Rewind 2017. And it's a bittersweet thing. I definitely think so, in my opinion. Because Rewind did represent the what trended on YouTube and the big things of YouTube and the many, many amazing things that YouTube can stand for. But I feel like 2018's Rewind becoming the most unliked video on YouTube is a good summary of about how YouTube is being viewed right now. It is interesting. But I was okay with this year's Rewind. I personally wanted them to cut down on the amount of creators, or at least give them more time. I discussed with my friend at one point it would be interesting if they did countries like separate rewinds for each country. But obviously when even like the majority of people I watch are like UK international, it kind of seems silly to do that. I am genuinely curious because some YouTubers have like come out and like talked about it and been like, Emma Blackery is one who is saying, who would have said no, and I am honestly very curious to know if they asked. I'm very curious to know if they asked Matt Pat and Stephanie, so that like who was asked and who said no. I'm genuinely curious about it. And of course, I'm never going to get really an answer unless I start pestering all the YouTubers I watch every 5 seconds in chats until I get an answer. But the amount of people I'm subscribed to find that information is just not worth it. It's just, the internet can mean such amazing things. And the fact that the internet has banded together is something that I will find funny to no end. And honestly, I'm going to be real, I think Jaden was my favorite person in Rewind. No shade to anyone else that I watch, but I just feel like, I honestly, that's the other thing I want to know, is if they knew that was PewDiePie's chair. Because I almost guarantee they wouldn't have put it in if they knew it was PewDiePie's chair. Just because PewDiePie is like that controversial to them. I don't know. I genuinely think that they didn't know. And just Jaden, the memes that she put in the bookshelf and the jokes that she ran, I thought was the funniest. It was the most well put together ones of the Rewind. And it just honestly was amazing. Like, to do that, I feel like Jaden did a good job of summarizing 2018. And so that is my opinion that no one asked for. But I felt like making it anyways. So I'm going to go enjoy, gonna go back to work. Go sit on a bus. Sweet. Anyways,